go Lions! The Lions fucking beat Minnesota, and we're live. We're running it. Probably shouldn't be, but we are. It's just me and Julius right now. Adam might be coming on soon. We'll do another show later on in the week, but for right now, we had to recap this game. Oh my gosh, I got hat head. I'm over here. I'm just dying. I was sweating my balls off that game. Yeah. What a game. What a game. What a game. Julius, you're out in Texas, brother. Tell me how it felt watching that game on TV. How'd that feel? Let me hear it.
Listen, they were favored 2.5. The whole world knew about that. I had everybody from work, random people I see out in the streets. They're like, hey, the Lions, they should beat the Vikings. They look great, and even that whole game, like you said, it was nerve-wracking. It really was, because it felt like the first game we played in week 3 for a minute, where we kind of controlled most of the game, but they were just staying in, enough distance away for us to sweat it out until the most brilliant offensive play call I've ever seen, with the bootleg play action to Penei Sewell, who's lined up wide. I mean, I'm at a loss for words right now, and I'm just happy to know that this is for real. This is for real, because we didn't know. We didn't know until now. We did not know.
This was it. This and the Jets. Now we're not out of it yet, and unfortunately, because of the hole we dug ourselves, we have to win out. And to us, it's like, okay, well, we got to beat the Jets, and then we have 3 easy winnable games. But even those games are the toughest ones, so it's extreme. This was huge. That Penei Sewell call. Are you kidding me? Julius, what was going? So I'm at the game. We hear 58 is eligible, announced as an eligible receiver. And we're just listening, we're at the game. We hear that over the bar. Well, okay. You know what I mean? Like, Penei Sewell ain't catching this ball. It was like 3rd and 7 or something.
I thought it was a run.
I thought it was a long third. And we freaking threw the ball to Sewell. Are you kidding me? Oh my! We were scoring points upon points upon points. It was amazing. Julius, I have to ask you. We're sitting at 6 and 7 now. Are the playoffs in the mirror? Are we looking at it, or is that door closed? Are we hyping ourselves up a little too much? Like, where are we at legitimately?
The way the Lions are playing, Nick, every door is open right now. Like, I'm starting to think about the division. The Vikings haven't clinched. You know what I'm saying?
You stop it right now.
They've won all their games by 1 score, and they just got jacked and bullied by the Lions.
It's true, too.
Every door is open, my friend. Every door is open.
Say we make it as the 7th seed, and we go against the Minnesota Vikings as the 2 seed, because honestly, I don't believe that the 49ers or anyone else or the Bucks are going to be able to take that 2 seed. So I feel like the Vikings are pretty much locked in the 2 seed. All right. I don't think we're going for the division, but let's just say we get into the 7th seed and we play the Vikings in Minnesota, first round of playoffs. Isn't that the best case scenario? Like, isn't that where you think this is it? This is where we get our first win since 91. I would feel great. We've not only beat them, but we had the chance to beat them in Minnesota, and we lost that. And we've talked about it so many times. That was it. That was Dan Campbell's change moment. That was when for a moment and for a couple weeks, I sat there and said, that was Dan Campbell's loss. That was it. That was what's going to put him out of head coach for Detroit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Not anymore. Now I think of it. He did, and that's what I think. And I think of it as that was the moment that Dan Campbell said, "We ain't doing this. We fake punted. We fake punted and ran it for like 60 yards. I don't even know what was happening." Julius, you were watching on TV. Explain this to me. What happened?
I don't know how you're on this show right now, Nick, because between the first career catch by J-Mo being a touchdown, first offensive play of the game,
I forgot about
to CJ Moore fake punt.
Was that who it was?
That was
CJ Moore.
I believe it was CJ Moore. I'm not even sure. I don't even know.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know. I just don't understand how you're alive right now because my vocal cords would be dead.
I'm trying. So I couldn't stop screaming. I couldn't stop screaming. I couldn't stop. There were people around me. They just kept looking at me, and I just I'm dying, bro. Jameson Williams. Let's talk about him real quick. First catch in the NFL was what 41, 49-yard touchdown, something of that
49-yard
touchdown. Touchdown, wide open. Minnesota Vikings were so scared of that guy's speed, they didn't even want to cover him.
Nope, they left him.
They left him wide open.
They left him. He just blew right past.
Jared Goff underthrew that ball too. I'm sorry to say it. We'll get into Jared Goff, but he underthrew that ball. It is what it is.
Listen, Jared Goff. Hold on, Jared Goff. You bring up Jared Goff. You bring up Jared Goff, Nick.
Yeah, let's talk about him.
I just want to publicly apologize to Jared Goff. Because I was done with Jared Goff the moment we traded for him, bro. I knew he wasn't going to lead us to the promised land.
Right.
And I'm wrong. I was wrong. He can lead you to wins. You can win with Jared Goff. And this Lions team most definitely can win with Jared Goff because him and Ben Johnson are like this. So respect to Jared Goff. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
I think we've all sat here on the show and bashed him, put him and the same likes as a high school football player, basically. Like
we called him a backup. We called him a backup.
We sure did multiple times with no doubt about it.
No,
like he was not our guy. He was not our guy. We were all about Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Trent. Who's the Florida guy? Something Richardson. I don't even know.
Anthony Richardson, Herndon Hooker. We were ready to draft his replacement.
Oh, we were so ready. Will Levis. It doesn't matter. We were ready. At this point in time, I don't want us to draft a quarterback.
Jalen Carter, Will Anderson.
Yeah, it's got to be. We need to. The Rams. We didn't even talk about Baker. I don't really want to talk about Baker, but like that kind of sucked. That was really annoying.
That's not going to happen every game.
No, it's not. It was just against the Raiders. The Raiders suck. We saw
that.
We saw Jeff
Saturday. That is a top 10 pick.
Right. It's a. Hopefully it's top 5 pick, but you're right. It's top 10 pick.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully it's top 5. The Lions, Jameson Williams sat there. What did he do after? To be honest, I don't even know. What
he high-fived the whole wall of Lions fans.
Yes.
And
I saw him take his helmet off, and he was
giving the ball. I almost broke out in tears. I couldn't believe what I was watching. He gave the ball to his father, who was in tears in the stands.
No way.
First career catch, first career touchdown at home. I mean, it was the perfect way to start the game. I knew the Lions were going to win after that. You call me a fool. I was scared in the third and fourth quarter, but after that, Jameson, the way the game started,
7-0. That was 7-0. You knew
the way the game started was perfect. And
wait a minute, the first drive we freaking stunk. Oh, here comes Adam. Here comes Adam.
Oh, boys. Boys! Oh, my goodness. I'm at B-Dubs right now. It's electric in here. Everyone's chanting, "Go Lions, Super Bowl." No, I'm kidding. They're not. But they should be. Oh, my goodness. I'm sure you guys, as you guys know, and Julius, you too, me and Nick, we're at the game. We teamed up at the end, watched the victory, watched the clinching moments, and oh my goodness, what a fun game, start to finish, from the 41-yard second career target, first career reception to Jameson Williams. Oh my goodness, the crowd was electric. It was insane. Julius, us three, we have to get to a game. This was just, this is bringing back like an insane amount of like Lions fandom. I have never been this much in the Kool-Aid.
Never since our podcast have we been this into it, right? Never. We've always, every single year on our podcast, we've sat here and debated, well, I hope we lose. Should we vote for us to lose? Should we be tanking right now? When is the time to tank? In fact, even this season, it got to a point of us being like, we should probably fucking tank the rest of the season because there ain't no way we're the 1971 Cincinnati Bengals, the only team to ever make the playoffs at 1-6, only team ever in NFL history to start the season 1-6 and make the playoffs.
What did I say? Every door is open. Every door
right now. Every door 6-7. What's going on with Seattle? Someone give me a Seattle update. We need a Seattle update. I doubt they lose to Carolina. I doubt it, but we need it.
They're losing to Carolina 20-7.
Go Sam Darnold! Oh my
They're
God.
losing to Carolina 20-7, almost halftime. The Niners are beating the Bucks 21-0, almost halftime.
Giants lost.
The Giants lost.
That's most important. Seahawks most important. If the Seahawks lose and the Giants lose,
that's a great day.
Boys.
Guess who's down 20-3?
I got to ask y'all a question.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Was that the greatest win of our lifetimes as a Lions fan? Literally.
Oh my gosh.
Literally, was that the number one win?
I can't say that. I can't say number one. No. I think when we beat San Diego Chargers, before they were Los Angeles, for anyone back in the day, we clinched a playoff game. And I was so excited because
last 10 years.
That was within 10 years. That was to get us within.
I think so.
Yeah, it was. It was 2014.
That was probably the best. That was probably the best Lions game in my lifetime. I'm sorry because that got clinched. This didn't clinch the playoffs, but this was our Super Bowl. This was it.
And
now
then also,
we have another Super Bowl against the Jets. Go ahead, AM.
Boys, what we can go out and say is we're still fighting for the North. Door's still open, baby. If we win out and the Vikings, I believe, lose out, the Lions, I'm pretty sure because we own the tiebreaker now because I believe we lost by 3 or 1 or not 11. So
stop. We're not winning the division.
Hey, man,
Adam, you and Julius are both saying this.
Julius, you know what's up. There we go.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, the Vikings are a farce. Okay, they won all their games by 1 score. They can just bomb out just like the Giants and Seahawks can. And guess what? The Lions will be right there to bite the kneecaps off them.
And then, boys, another thing we got going. Jameson Williams scores 40-yard touchdown. Fans are electric.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, the rookie sack leaders right now, Aiden Hutchinson, 7. James Houston, 3 games played, 4. Like, oh my goodness. Like, Nick, I'm going to ask you a tough question here. But with just seeing 3 games of James Houston, is there any type of chance that he could be our best defender out of that draft class?
Yes. Yeah, that's absolutely a possibility. And that is not to knock Aiden by any means. 7 sacks is unbelievable. 10.5.
It's like an Amon-Ra deal, pretty much.
But you have 3 games, or I'm sorry, how many games?
3 games, 4 sacks.
3 games, 4 sacks. Get the fuck out of here.
He went 2-1-1. And I'm almost positive he didn't start today, which was interesting. They had Bugs starting.
Who was electric and gets the forced fumble that Kirby ends up recovering right before halftime. That was electric. 14-7. They were in the red zone. And Dalvin Cook looked like he was about to throw it.
He was. They credited him as they didn't give him an attempt, but if you look in the box score, it shows he's 0 for 0. So they credit him as like a passer. So
he wanted to throw that ball, and Isaiah Bugs just said, "Not today, sir." Wow. And Kirby Joseph, dude, Kirby Joseph's his backflip out of the gate for the starting lineup call. Oh
that was awesome. So I had the pleasure to take my girlfriend's little brother 9 to pretty much his first Lions game that he can remember. He went to one, he was like 5, but right when Kirby did that backflip, he turned around, looked at me, and was like, "That was the coolest thing ever." And I was like, "Oh yeah!" And I knew it was coming right when they said Kirby Joseph. I was like, "Oh, he's gonna like this." And sure enough, Kirby just flipping.
Let me see that backflip. Oh my gosh, Jared Goff. That's where we were at, real quick, Adam.
Dude,
is he the quarterback for the future? Is he it?
I've been talking about this, and I'm 100% on board with all, like, next year he's the starter, locked and loaded, and I'm like 90% sure that he's it, because I do believe the Vikings are frauds, and I have seen Jared Goff beat up on a lot of bad teams. So if he could just beat one like respectable good team, which he's not really gonna have a chance to do the rest of the way unless we make playoffs. If Goff wins a playoff game, then sign him to whatever, honestly. But as of now, I'm pretty much bought in, but like there's still that doubt that's like
I said it at the beginning of the season. I didn't love Jared Goff, and he has to win a playoff game for me to love him, and that was it. I wasn't gonna I don't care if he wins 9 out of 10 to finish the season. You got to win a playoff game. That's where I'm at. Julius, We got to ask Julius, where is he at? Where is Jared Goff at for you? Is he the quarterback of the future or no?
At this point, he is. Like, there's no way I'm not continuing. Listen, real quick. He was 27 for 39 for 330 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, no sacks, and had a 139 quarterback rating, 93 QBR.
Real
That's
quick,
that's one of the best quarterback performances of the season.
It sure is. Yeah.
Did they
Against the 10-2 team.
Did they credit Justin Jackson with that rushing touchdown? Was that a pitch? Because I saw Goff.
They gave him the rushing touchdown. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Was it a rushing touchdown or passing touchdown?
Rushing. It was a rushing. They credited to Justin Jackson.
So it should have been 4 touchdowns. You know what I mean? Like
these guys in front of me.
DJ Shark going off for 94.
Can we talk about DJ Shark for a minute?
2 straight games.
2 straight games where he's it. And Goff. That's why Goff went to him on 3rd and 1 against Buffalo in Thanksgiving. And I personally sat here and said, sir, on a guy who hasn't been on your team for 5 weeks, who has been injured, you do not throw him the ball on 3rd and 1 to win the game. You need a chemistry. I was wrong. I wish you would have caught it, but Shark and Goff has chemistry like no other. Amon St. Brown. What did St. Brown even do today?
He had a solid game.
He
6
had
for 68.
He was all reliable.
That's nothing for ASB. It's the Shark Show now, baby. Shark do baby shark.
And Jameson Williams is going to start popping off out of nowhere.
49-yard touchdown.
See how rattled the defense? They immediately were like, anytime this guy's out, safety, you watch him. Yeah. Don't let him get over top again. And sure enough, didn't happen.
Which obviously allowed open players.
Exactly. Yep.
All around the field because they have to pay so much attention to Jameson Williams. That's exactly what we need him for. Amazing.
Shout out Dan Campbell with the biggest gonads in the Western Hemisphere. In the Western Hemisphere. They're very large. Very large.
Are we not only talking about CJ Moore? Are we talking about Penei Sewell? Where are we even? These Ben Johnson and Dan Campbell are it. They're it. We can't lose Ben Johnson.
No, we need him. 1 more year at least.
If we win the Super Bowl this year, which we probably will, we're gonna lose them.
I think
we're probably winning the Super Bowl this year, boys.
We win a playoff game, we're gonna lose them.
What team can beat us? The Eagles? Because they beat us by 3 when we didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
That's it. That's the only team.
That's the only team. That's the only team.
Literally.
The Niners can't beat us. The Chiefs can't beat us. The Bills got lucky.
The Eagles, the Bills, and the Chiefs are the only 3 teams that can mess with the Lions at this point.
That's exactly right, and we can beat them all. My tweet wasn't a prediction.
My
tweet was me saying what's going to happen. We ain't going to lose again.
It's looking like it, and
we
also
ain't never going to lose again.
And also, the person that I tip my hat to that didn't even play in this game had nothing to do. Well, he did have a lot to do with this game, but he didn't play in it at all. That's old Brad Holmes for trading TJ Hawkinson away because we clearly don't need him. And what I've seen happen with his drafting ability, the more the merrier, man. Yeah. Like, if I'm like Brad Holmes, if you think you can get a 6th round pick for a guy and you want to trade it, go for it. Do it. Yeah. I don't care.
Like I said, having a top 5 tight end doesn't move the needle. That does not make you a Super Bowl team because you have a top 5 tight end. I'm sorry, it doesn't. That's not why the Chiefs are amazing. It's not because of Travis Kelce. It isn't. It's not why the Lions have won 6 out of 7 because we have Brock Wright. It isn't.
We can still have James Mitchell bust off next year.
He's a fucking rookie. You know what I mean? Like, he is going to be electric next year, just as Julius said.
I unfortunately have to go pay this beat-ups bill, but I'll let you guys finish her up. But luckily, we'll have a winner announced for that Amon-Ra St. Brown signed mini helmet later tonight, probably around Sunday Night Football-ish. And check our Twitter for that, Honolulu Blues _. We're not going to send you any link. There's been some spam. We got some spam bots that are tracking us. So we won't ever ask you guys to pay us anything for any of our giveaways. So don't give your credit card or sign up for anything.
We do not do this for money. We just have fun doing this, you know.
And go Lions. We're going to win Super Bowl, baby.
Go Lions, Adam. We're winning the Super Bowl this year. So, Julius, I got to ask. We're at 6 and 7. And let's just say Seattle loses. They're down by 6. They probably will not lose this game. Seattle will probably win this. But for hypothetical purposes, let's say they lose this game. Okay. They fall to 7-6, and they fall to the 7 seed. We're at 6-7. They have the tiebreaker over us. What percentage do you give the Lions? What chance percentage do you give the Lions that we make the playoffs this year?
If they win out,
Nope. Just
if we
doesn't
beat
even
the
matter. If the Seahawks lose today, what percentage do you give the Lions winning the game, going to the playoffs? I'm sorry, making it to the playoffs. If we're 6-7 and the 7 seed Seattle is 7-6,
shoot, I have to go 50%. I have
we
to
have
go
a
like
50-50 chance.
60. I would
Yeah.
say 60 to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
because these teams keep losing, we keep winning. This was the toughest game left. This everybody was saying. You get past the Vikings, you feel real good about the Jets, who lost again today.
Yes,
I
they did.
mean, I honestly, if the Seahawks lose, and I'm over 50-50 at this point. Almost expect it.
Okay, now hold on. Okay, so the Seahawks lose, and we're at 50, maybe even 60% playoff percentage. Let's say the Seahawks beat Carolina. Okay, Seahawks win against Carolina, leaving Washington as the 7th seed, 7-5-1. We're 6-7, meaning we're 1.5 games behind them. Okay, just as we were Seattle. Is it the same thing? Are we 50, 60% playoff opportunity, even if Seattle wins?
I think so, because the Giants, like I said last week on last week's show, I expect either the Commanders or the Giants or the Seahawks or the Niners or the Vikings to bomb out. I expect somebody to fall while the Lions rise, at least one of those teams. So I'm still over 50-50. I'm feeling good. Like,
That's what we
literally,
like to hear. We like to hear that. All right, we're gonna end this show. We just want to sit in here, come in bullshit. But I'm gonna end the show on one last question to you, Julius. Are we gonna lose again in the regular season? We have. Oh, I'll just hold on. We got the Jets. We got the Panthers. We got the Bears. We got the Packers. We got 4 games left. Do we lose again this season?
No.
Regular season. We'll say
we don't lose again this regular season, man, because the Lions are going to be favored in every one of those games, and it's for good reason. It's not just a farce like in the past.
Right.
Team C, we got one of the best offensive lines in the league. No sacks. Jared Goff was clean. Our running game controls opposing defenses. Our defense takes the ball away from the other team at the best moments. We force field goals, 3 and outs. We got a young nucleus that's growing. Jared Goff is as confident as ever. Like, we're dangerous, bro. Like, I don't want to start talking too much Kool-Aid yet. But
let's talk all the Kool-Aid. We win in the goddamn Super Bowl.
If I believe we're going to win
to Minnesota.
We're going to make the playoffs. Can we win a playoff game? Hell yeah, we could win a playoff game.
Yeah, we can. Especially if we play Minnesota. Yeah.
Can we go on a run? Who knows? I don't know.
Who's all over Jefferson today? Jefferson had a good game today, didn't he?
Jefferson had a career game today, and it did not matter.
It didn't matter.
Did it matter when he had a career low 14 yards in week 3 and they beat us? No, that doesn't matter. You know why it don't matter? Because the Lions control multiple phases of the game. They control offensively, they control defensively, they control on special teams, and it's like the 5th time they done did that.
Dude, we can't be stopped right now. We're winning it all. We're going to end the show on that. We just want to come out here, fucking get a bunch of people out here. Let's go, Lions.
Go Lions.
We got 4 games to go, and we have the door not only is cracked open right now, the door is wide open.
Yes,
we just gotta win. We win 10 games. You don't win 10 games and not make the playoffs in the NFC. It doesn't matter. I don't care who you are. Win out. Sweat out. Go Lions. Go Lions.
Go Lions. Victory Monday. Victory Monday
coming up. Can't wait. Victory Sunday. Great win. Great victory. Go Lions. Whoa! Oh my gosh, I was screaming so